Godfrey's Gullah Geechee tours of Charleston, the Holy City, the Aboriginal, Black American, Indigenous Indians, the Gullah Geechee, the hidden identity of the Israelite Moors here in America before the slave ships came. Our identities hidden under crafty counsel of one yes, one vote, to hide the nationality and the bloodline of God.
Is this you discussing Indian blood? We're going to judge people by whether they have Indian blood, whether they're qualified to run a gaming casino or not?
That probably is me, absolutely. Because I tell you what, if you look at some of the reservations that you've approved, you, sir, in your great wisdom have approved, I will tell you right now, they don't look like Indians to me, and they don't look like the Indians. Now, maybe we say politically correct or not politically correct. They don't look like Indians to me, and they don't look like Indians to Indians, and a lot of people are laughing at it, and you're telling how tough it is, how rough it is to get approved. Well, you go up to Connecticut, and you look. Now, they don't look like Indians to me, sir.
Thank God that's not the test of whether or not people have rights in this country or not, whether or not they pass your look test.
Depends whether or not you're approving it, sir.
No, it's not a question whether I'm approving it. It's not a question whether I'm approving it. Mr. Trump, you know in the history of this country where we've heard this discussion before, they don't look Jewish to me.
Oh, really?
They don't look Indian to me. They don't look Italian to me.
Mm-hmm.
And that was a test for whether people could go into business or not go into business, whether they could get a bank loan. You're too black, you're not black enough.
The meeting or convention was originally called the Odd Fellows Convention. The popular name of the convention became known as the First Continental Congress Convention. George Washington was elected chairman of the convention. In Masonic terms, he was elected Grand Master. In Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, September 5th, 1774, 13 European colonies or nations met in Philadelphia in the building known as Carpenter's Hall. It was a Masonic convention. Their agenda was interesting. The chairman of the convention, George Washington, the Grand Master, summarized the raging debate on how to perpetuate slavery of the Moors with this statement: if we agree to take the fezzes and turbans off the Moors' heads and remove the sandals from their feet and enforce it with severe punishment, and to also swear a death oath between ourselves to religiously and faithfully not to allow anyone to teach the Moorish children whom they really were, or who their forefathers were, and only allow the Moorish children to be taught that they were truly Negroes, black people, colored people, Ethiopians, and such. George Washington stated that 200 years from today, the Moorish people would not know their nationality nor the national name of their forefathers. Also, they would not know from which land or ancestors that they are descended from. The meeting adjourned with a consensus that they would secretly meet again October 14th, 1774, at the Philadelphia, Pennsylvania State House, which later became known as Independence Hall. I am Chief Godfrey. I am the tour guide. Welcome to Godfrey's Gullah Geechee Tours of Charleston.